Well, welcome friends to the course navigation video for BUSI 1307. Hopefully you've already watched the welcome video, and another important one right here just shows you how the course is set up and how to get the best out of this course. So what I'm on right in here, you have all of your buttons here. Now I'm looking from a instructor viewpoint, so my screen always looks just a little bit different than the student's screen. But when you come to the course syllabus, I have everything that you're going to need right here. So this is my phone number where you can reach me. This is Connect Campus and some of the numbers you may want to have. Always here for you. We're under the Division of Business and Technology. Department Chair Dr. Arlethea Walker and Dean of the Business School, Dr. Wanda Moore. If you ever have any questions about the administration of the class or if something's going wrong in Canvas itself, something that I probably could not answer, then you have some information here. When you need to contact me, please use your Canvas email. And it just is easier because I would get a notification on Canvas as well as another Outlook email to me, and I can get it back to you very soon. All right, if you ever want to meet for office hours, we have two ways of doing that, and that could be on the Northeast campus because that is the campus where I am actually physically housed full-time, and my office is in FAC, which is the faculty building, 1107. And if you're ever on Northeast campus, that is directly across from the entrance of the library. And I can be there on campus. I have 2:30 to 4:30 on Mondays. And on Tuesdays, I could meet virtually. We'll set up an MS Teams meeting. Again, do need to email in advance. And that's from 3 to 4:30. You can always email me, and we can work something out. And that's generally how we always answer questions. If you have a question, you email me. I will get back with you in a very reasonable time, definitely within 48 hours, generally 24, and as fast as I can. So there's always ways to contact, and I'm happy to get with you soon as I possibly can. The textbook that we have for the course is Personal Finance. It's a great textbook, 14th edition by Kapoor, DeBlay, and Hughes. It is an e-book. I will show you how to access that. It's already included in your tuition, so we will access that actually right here through our McGraw-Hill Connect link. We'll go over that in this video as well. Have some learning objectives. Again, personal finance. I'm excited to teach it, and I'm excited for you. Wow, as you can always read in almost anything on Instagram or Google or even CNN. So many people are nearing retirement. You hear this message, wow, I wish I'd have taken a personal finance course somewhere along the way in my life. And so I'm really hoping this course will do good things for us. Developing financial goals, developing money management strategy, understanding credit and debt. There's a lot of games going on in the consumer market. I also teach marketing, and so lots of games trying to get you to purchase everything. Well, hopefully we have some ways to combat that and do smart purchasing. I really hope for everyone, pray, anything I can do for you and good thoughts about buying a home. It is a great cornerstone of a financial plan. Understanding risk and insurance and personal investment retirement strategies. Those are a few of the objectives right there. I've kind of put the top 7. There's certainly more than that we're going to learn out of this class. Some of the expectations, hopefully, maybe you have taken a class before this. You don't have to, but it would be great if you did. Certainly an online class. So we need to complete the online orientation, which you are doing right now. Part of this is watching this video. I have assigned chapters of the textbook to read. They're quick read-throughs. I have online lecture notes and PowerPoints. I've also developed videos for you. And I will show you those in our module. So I've actually what I would go over in a classroom setting. I do teach this class in a lecture format as well, or I should say a blended format. And so I have updated PowerPoints for you, just like this in screen recording. I think you'll find those very useful. A little bit of reading, a little bit of reading through my notes and watching the videos. I think you'll get a really good understanding. Now we have written projects, discussion boards, and quizzes, and so, we approximately have about 3 to 4 weeks to complete each unit or module. I have divided up in the course into 4 different modules, and so that should give us more than enough time to complete some really good work. This syllabus also has a course organizer, and so we will look at that. If you'll spend a few hours a week, my friends, and I hope you do, just because the one thing about this course, it's not a government course. It's not a history course. It's not an English. It's not a course that you just are mandated and you've taken for so long. This may be something brand new to you. This course is all about you and your personal finances, your relationship with money. Every minute you put into it is what you're going to get out of it, much more in the long run. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I have a few students who will take the class and do very minimal work and sometimes just not even show up at all and do nothing. That's life. That's life. I hope you're going to be excited because I have so many students that will come back to me years after they've taken this course and say, man, you did a great job. Not only did I do a great job, I'm glad I took the course. I know how to navigate so much more of the financial landscape. So if you do what you're supposed to do, I think you'll be pleased with your results. If you try to complete assignments in each unit at the very last day they're due. Now, there's some written projects, again, that are questions you need to answer. And we do that the last day. I like to think of that as finding ourselves in Dante's fifth circle of hell, which is anger, because it's not going to be good. And you probably won't learn anything if you do it the very last minute as well. Well, that's my pep talk for you. Now, this is an online class. It will go fast. It really will. And time passes quickly. And procrastination is never our friend. In the workplace, in education, it always consumes us at the very last minute. So I am going to give you my policy on late work. There are some low-level assignments, so to speak. There's discussion boards and quizzes. These are they will be open when the modules open. So you have plenty of time to get these done. They range from 10 to 25 points per assignment. As far as late work goes, these are non-negotiable items. I do not allow, there's no late work on that. If you've missed it, you've missed it. It's time just to move on and start working on the next assignment. Okay, that's all we do. Now, the higher level assignments are going to be written projects, okay, and exams. And so I will allow these up to 48 hours past the due date. And there could be up to a 15-point reduction in that. Friends, with 3 to 4 weeks to get these assignments done, you've got the time. Hey, if I didn't do it on right, I mismanaged my time. I grossly mismanaged my time. If you do a little bit each day, you're going to like it. But not only that, you're going to learn from it. So low-level assignments, we miss it, we move on. High-level assignments, hey, I get life happens. I will accept it 48 hours late. A little bit of a penalty there, but we're still in the game. Technology. There's our technology statement from the College of Taking an Online Course. Hopefully you met with an advisor. These courses do not work well on a phone. And yet I have a student trying to do everything on the phone. They just won't work. Hey, you've got to write. And so that's not easy to do. I know you can dictate and things like that, but you need a good computer. You need your internet access. By saying I don't have internet access is never an excuse on an online class. And the reason we say that is because TCC campuses always have internet access. So you can hit any of our Tarrant County colleges and do your work. You can do it in the parking lot. I mean, the Wi-Fi is strong enough that it reaches the parking lot pretty well. Now, going to a library, going to a computer, you're a student of all campuses, and so you always have that as an option. So please, my friends, read that statement. There we go. They're not excuses for not having the technology. If I go out of town, et cetera, make sure you carry your laptop with you and that you have the things that you need to do to get your work done. Student conduct, we will always have the utmost respect. We will communicate with each other, and we will do discussion boards, quite a few, throughout each unit in the semester. It's not a philosophy class. It's not argumentative interaction. It's helpful interaction, and I learned a tremendous amount from your experiences, and we learn from each other on different topics of saving money, of getting the best deals, of what do you think of college debt. So it's good, and we will always have, communicate with each other with the utmost professionalism. Plagiarism and academic integrity, all the projects will go through Turnitin website. Turnitin will recognize artificial intelligence, and it will definitely recognize students in my past classes. And I always get a student has another student, and they turn in their work from a prior semester, and it catches that immediately. Anything project that we turn in that has a 50% Turnitin match needs to be rewritten, or you receive the grade of a 0 on that. And if it has a 50%, either it's been grossly plagiarized, it's just cut and paste from different areas, or you have copied a lot of my questions into the assignment. And I have a video on how to do your assignments as well. So please watch those. That's usually what happens in there. It's just too much. Go rewrite it and turn it back in. All right, you'll be able to see your Turnitin report. And again, I have a video showing you how to do all of that. All right, this course, AI is out there. It is growing. This is a course that does not need it for your at least written assignments. Okay, so that is my policy on that. It's no use of generative AI for the written assignments. Again, my friends, Turnitin will find that real quick. And hey, this is where we learn the concept of personal finance and the strategies, as mentioned in the welcome video. 70% of Americans, 100 million families, let's say, 70 million families are in real dire straits on personal financial education. And, having a computer trying to find you the answer, yeah, you'll find it. But will it mean anything to you? When you write it out and you research it, it hits home real quickly. So that's my stance on that. Here are the grades. Here's how the course gives you right in here. I simply will always record the efforts that you've earned in any class that you would ever take from mine. And so here's how it rolls through. We have a quick introduction, your orientation quiz, which is over your syllabus, basically what we're going over here. It says you're ready for the class. It's kind of like a contract that says, hey, I'm ready for this course. And so if things happen when you say, oh, if it's me saying to myself, I didn't have any internet capabilities. I didn't have the services going on. I got to turn a lot of things in late. Well, you would have known that we always have to have that. So that's my orientation quiz. 25 points for you right off the bat. I've just have a brand new assignment that we're going to do this semester and in following semesters. It's a financial health assessment, which, if you're going to a personal financial counselor or advisor, it's the first thing they would do. So we're going to look at how to do one of those, and you can give this to your parents, to your friends, to your family members, which is the great part about this class. All this information, you will be able to really help out a lot of people, throughout your career. We have 3 module quizzes. All right, it's 25 points apiece. There's a total of 75. We have 10 discussion board topics. All right, so they're 10 at 10 points, 100 points. The big ones are the written projects, 3 at 200 points, and then we have a last unit is just an exam right in there, completing your financial plan, which is over risk and retirement, 940 points. And that is how this course is broken down. Gold, silver, and bronze, that's all we want to see. By making a grade in here would basically mean that I didn't turn a lot of things in, or I didn't really engage at all in the class. And so gold and silver, all we want to see. I'm excited for that. I really am. Here's the organization. 4 modules. Module 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, everything is a building block. So that's why we want to get everything done. If I don't do module 1, it's real hard to get these other modules. This is planning your financial future right in here, planning personal finances. This is how to budget. This is how to understand what's going on, making our assessments, where am I and where I want to go. So a lot of goal planning, career development, and it's a good place to start. Then we look into the culture of debt. And yes, it is a culture, my friends. And how can we unlearn some of it and not have to spend everything we have in our purchases? And living with a car that may be more than a few years old and not having a car payment for so long. Great stuff right in there. So, hey, we got a financial future. We're combating debt and understanding the uses of credit because we're all going to need it. Then we look at how to grow our money. Kind of the second half of the class. This is the first half, second half. Investments. What great things can we start doing now and start doing at an early time of our career, hopefully, and let those investments really grow. Completing the financial plan. So that's looking at retirement, estate planning, and risk, which would be insurance that we would have. So that's how this course is titled up, is put together. Again, this course is a basic financial literacy class. So there's not a tremendous amount of computations as much as it is theoretical and practical of what we need to start doing. Each module, you're going to find this: lessons, videos, notes, web links, and PowerPoints. So here, all on your syllabus page, this is what you would call the course organizer. So you can actually print this whole syllabus out and have it in your workstation, or long as you know this is where I can go all the time to find it. And of course, once projects are due in Canvas, and hopefully you've taken a course, the module on Canvas, you will find your assignments will be right over in here as well. When I say assignments, they'll have little due dates popping up, but we've got it all right here. There's module 1. Again, this is spring semester, so it starts in January. Yours may start in the summer. It's going to be an abbreviated version of this. More than likely it could start in the fall, and it's just going to have a fall date. But the modules remain the same. Discussion boards, our assessment, a quiz, and the project. So the project is the last thing that's due. And again, traditionally you have very close to 3 to 4 weeks to get this great things done. There's module 2, the culture of debt, module 3, investments, and module 4 right in here. This is basically the smallest module of them all. It's the very last of the class. And my hope for you is when we get to this point, you've got a really good financial knowledge base for you. Attendance in an online class. Almost an oxymoron, isn't it? What do you mean attendance? How do I attend an online class? Well, this is an asynchronous course. So, as most all of our courses are in the online world, so you have your due dates. You're fine with that. We never meet synchronously online, which means we don't meet on a Sunday night or a Friday night and talk about things. It's asynchronous. So what I have to do on that is every assignment is an attendance. So as we see right up in here, like some of these discussion boards, a quiz, a project, these are how we take attendance. If I miss a discussion board attendance, I will get an unexcused absence. There's no excused absences in college. We're just not on a field trip, or sickness doesn't matter. We just get it done. Now, it's just record keeping. Many times, a professor will drop a student once they have missed over 5 assignments. Okay, and that can have a lot of effect on there. It's usually a negative effect when you're dropped. I want you to know that please do not assume that I would drop you from a course. I believe that you enrolled in a course, it is your responsibility to drop. So I do not drop students. So there you go. So if you get an unexcused absence, and I put it in the grade book, well, it's called an attendance book, you get an automatic email sent to you, and it's not from me, it's from our district, and it's kind of it seems overwhelming, like you may be dropped, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and it's just kind of a scare tactic there. I'm not going to drop you. So a few students have been upset because I did not drop them, and they received, well, you know what grade they received. They received an F because they didn't do anything. Again, it's your money. It's your financial aid, it's your scholarship, it's your veteran benefits. It's all yours, and I do not want to take that away from you. Once in a while, I get a student who does one assignment and nothing else. I hope that's nobody in here, or was nobody in here at all. But I do not drop a student. Let's not let that happen to us. I want you to do well because I want you to learn this information. And there we go. More than enough time to complete assignments. Spend a few hours a week. You're going to be happy with this course. I sure hope you will be. Communication right in here. I do a lot of class announcements. They will be sent out as emails. And so communicate with me through email announcements. Check this again several times throughout the week, and we're in good shape. The TCC email, again, if it's your Canvas, that's how I'm going to connect with you. I typically will, if there's an email somehow sent from like Hotmail or iCloud or something else from your personal email address, I generally do not communicate back with you that way. I'm going to try to communicate back with you through your TCC email. That's just our Tarrant County College policy. So please always use your Canvas email when you communicate with me. Make sure that they are written properly. If I like to think of myself as the vice president of finance in this company that we are having for this course. So I'm your boss. Would you send an email to your boss that is poor grammatical error, not written well, no subject line, hey dude, I need you to help. I'm addressed by Professor Saleh, just as you address your boss in the same manner. So there we go, right in here. Always have a subject line, include your student ID number, state the specific question that you have. I can answer these so much more efficiently. I teach 7 classes. And that way, if you don't have BUSI 1301, section 86001, it's going to be a while before I answer it. And if it's really poorly written, I'm just not going to answer it. That's not the way that we would conduct our communication in the financial sector or a business world. All right. I think we got that important right in there. So I will always try to do this, best of my abilities here for you, my friends. Relevant notes, relevant lectures. I'm not trying to waste your time. In fact, as a business professor, time is money, and we don't waste each other's time. I'm going to respond to your emails within 48 hours during regular business hours. So if I get an email sent past 4 o'clock on a Friday, it's probably going to be Monday until I answer that email. I will grade your written projects and provide feedback. Please read the feedback that I give you within 7 days after that due date. I'm going to monitor your discussion boards, get those grades out as quick as I can so you always know how you're doing in this class. Provide you with announcements and group emails throughout the class to guide your progress. So you will be, I will be engaged with you throughout any semester that we're in. All right, we've just gone through a lot, so let's do this. Let's just breathe. Now, some of you are going to have read this entire syllabus and then watch the video. That's great. Anytime you read an entire syllabus the first day, it's overwhelming, right? It's anxious, like, oh my God, man. Just remember, you don't complete this course in one day. In fact, you can't. We're not allowed to let you do that. We don't open every assignment up on the first day so you can complete as fast as you can. It is a journey that we're going to be on, hopefully a very good journey. All right, the best way to succeed in college, and I believe also in your career and life, is to focus what's going to be directly in front of us. So for that, on a given module, we may have a discussion board due that week. That's what we focus on. We have a quiz. The quiz is during the module. You have 3 weeks to get that done, 3 times to do it. And I record the highest grade. Pretty sweet. Written projects, again, if you'll do 3 or 4 questions a week, you're going to be great. I have videos, again, for almost all my assignments, my friends. Watch that video. You'll be surprised. You'll find all the answers you need. So I've got that for you. All right, there we go. As I keep on this, my final words here, our syllabus, is I think this is the most important course you ever get to take in your college career, because it's all about you and money. And no other course is going to ever be that way. All right, we're going to build positive relationships with money. We're going to be proactive, building emergency funds, a very healthy credit score, eliminating debt, and investing for the future. We should attain a feeling of contentment with our finances, and that's something that very few people can say. So I'm excited for you to make this a great semester. On my syllabi, again, you can find your assignments right down here as well. But what's a very important part in our navigation is going to be the modules. So here's our start here. You've already looked at the welcome page right in here. That's where you were done. These are your videos. There's our orientation quiz. Take it, give yourself 25 points. Hey, everyone has an A+ going into the semester. Here is what the modules will look like. Module 1 will resemble Module 2, at least in the organization, and 3 and 4. I always give you a welcome, and then it will give you some things that we're going to do. I will give you my lecture videos and PowerPoints. So right through here, I have videos for you. Just as you're watching right now, I'll walk you through personal finances. I'll walk you through every lecture of the course. And I started doing this a few years ago, and students really said, hey, thank you, because I'm an auditory visual person. I like reading, but I like reading with the videos, and it's really helped. So I'm glad to do it for you. I also have my own notes right in there. You can print those out. You can save that. That's your personal finances, planning them. And if you've never been on a Canvas course, you can always hit the next button and it will just go to the next link. I have notes right in here. Again, you're going to find this very similar to all the modules in this course. So again, these are notes that you can download, you can save them. It will help you throughout your career. More websites, certified financial planner requirements. Might be interesting to you. Some of you are going to take this course and go, I like this. Could this be a career field for me? Absolutely. A certified financial planner, 4 years into their career, average salary is $100,000. And you're helping people. You're not just selling insurance or selling anything else. Yes, you're going to sell products, but you're also going to help a lot of people. That might be something interesting to you. So I have that right there. Different research right in here alone. Fidelity, Susie Orman, usually some Dave Ramsey in here too. So again, websites for you to peruse. And then we're going to get into our first discussion board. All right, as this course begins, a good professional network is going to be very essential for our careers. So give us your college degree. What would your dream job be? What do you hope to achieve by taking this course? Trying to have something fun in here. What's your favorite superhero movie? A few years ago, Marvel did take us through about 20 years of this millennia. And if you just have a favorite movie, it's just a question right in there. So if my favorite Marvel are Deadpool 1 and 2. I thought Wolverine was a little too intense, but hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, so it's great. What's the first song on your favorite playlist? I'd say what's the first song? What's your best song ever? If you had a favorite playlist to go to, what would be your first song? So mine would be Reeling in the Years by the band Steely Dan. You've been given a one-time $4,500 gift card. You got to spend it in 24 hours or you lose the money. Okay, it's not for groceries. I know it would be nice, wouldn't it? Or rent. But you give yourself the best technology, and I always believe, if one thing you splurge on a really good computer, a really good laptop. So you can get all your work done, or desktop, whatever it might be. A lot of people like to build their own computers. Fantastic. Mine's a MacBook Pro 16-inch 2 terabyte SSD with 32 gigs of RAM. I might need to borrow some money to make that all happen, but that's what I would try to get to. on our discussion boards, take a look at classmates' responses, introduce yourself with at least 2 other students. You've got to at least connect with 2 other students, my friends. Each discussion board is 10 points. So 6 points is your response, 2 points for the response, totaling 100 points for the semester. So my thoughts, at least 150 words, and then at least 75 words on 2 other students. Hey, I liked your idea, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, dude, that's great. It's going to get you 0 points. All right, this is the way we connect. This is a fun one for the first time. But as I say, I really enjoy the discussion boards because we will learn so much from each other. And I always learn from students. We're always learning. So that is basically how we look at the modules and our discussion boards that you will find. And then we've got a couple other ones right in there. Here's a financial health assessment. On your assignments, again, if I have a video, and I will, to complete those assignments, watch that video because it's going to tell you exactly what to do. If you do it the last second, you're going to be emailing me. Students will email me and say, I don't understand. And all I can say is, did you watch the video? And usually it's a no. Everything's in there for you because I want you to do well. So watch the videos through that. There's a quiz. There's a bonus project. Here's the big one right in here, planning personal finances. Again, when you see this, this is the actual, so on a written project, this is the actual project that you have. You download that, real simple, okay? And then you save it on your computer, and then you answer the questions. But here we go. I've given you how to write, format, and submit these projects. We are going to write in business formatting and business requirements. This is nothing, this will not resemble an English essay. There is no reason to have Composition 2 in the curriculum. Now, I got all my English faculty mad at me, but we do need technical writing. You're going to write for business, for science, for healthcare, for the job. And hopefully I can give you some pointers, and this video will tell you exactly the expectations from each project, and it'll tell you exactly how to grade it right there. It's got a rubric right on there, and there you go. There you go. I do it well for you, my friends. These are 200 points. They're big. If I miss one of these, I'm really handicapping myself for the course. Let's not miss those at all. Again, I've got a formatting example for you as well, but I go over all that in the video. And friends, that's how we utilize this course. So Module 1 will look just like, Module 2, it's going to be different information, but it has the same formatting and the same schedule that you would have there for you. So it's going to be very well done. There we are. Right there, the final thing that you might want to look at here. You always get your grades. Office 365, my requirements are to be into a Word, MS Word file for your projects. We give you Microsoft Office for free. It's right there. How do I get my book? McGraw-Hill Connect. Here we go. Go to my section. Yours may look a little different from mine. It's going to ask you to register for the first time with your email and et cetera, et cetera. And hopefully, once you hit the button, it will go right to it. Great. It'll have this. A lot of instructors have all their assignments. I don't have them there. They're all in your Canvas. All we have to do is go launch the ebook. Jack Kapoor right in here. Right. Looking for the ebook. Beautiful. And here you go. Great. All right. You can always come right to here. Table of contents. There we are. Managing personal finance. It goes straight through it, my friends. This is, and I tell you exactly what chapters to read in your module. All right. And you've got a lot of great stuff right in here. I believe the book itself, if you would like a hard copy of it, I would not dissuade you at all. I'd say do it. I believe if you go back to the top right in there, you can actually get a paper copy. It will send to you for about $30 or $40. Everything that you need is right in here. This is a book that you will use, I believe, throughout your career. And it always has, great things for you, some great research if you want to. Or you can go online and buy maybe a copy as well on Amazon. That's just for your future. You don't do that right now, but if you'd like to, I would recommend it. It is a really good book. Again, you're gonna find your answers to the written assignments in your book, and you'll reference the book just like I say in that video. So really, really good stuff right in here, my friends, for you. It's done very well. If for any reason when you come in to get your book for the first time and it says you need to pay, the I think it's $85 or $90 to have access. Something went wrong with the McGraw-Hill Connect site, because I've linked this book to where it needs to be. If for any reason it does that, here's a workaround. It will give you an option to have a 2-week free trial. You click 2-week free trial, and for 2 weeks you get the book for free. Let me know that the book is asking you for to purchase it, and I can contact my McGraw-Hill Connect people, and they can fix that real quick. It's happened once or twice, and it could happen, but don't pay for the book if you've already bought it through you've already bought it through the TCC tuition. So I can fix that pretty quickly. Always a workaround. We do the 2-week free trial. Hopefully that's not going to happen, but if it does, well, we have a way to get through that. That's your book. Enjoy that. All the good things that you need. Also, now again, if you are having some issues with your computer, then that's something that I don't have that could help you. But there will be some help issues right in there with McGraw-Hill Connect. If it's something beyond a payment, if it's something that you're not accessing it, again, access it through Google Chrome or Mozilla. Or maybe Microsoft Edge. Those are the 3 best ones that I've always found out. Unfortunately for Apple, and I use Apple, as you can probably see, I'm using a MacBook, the Safari, it does not work well with these McGraw-Hill Connect or anything else that you may have. But Google Chrome or Mozilla tend to be the best ones. And I think Microsoft Edge did a pretty good job too. So, my friends, again, I think that is enough on our organization. I think it's going to be real simple, very intuitive as you go through this. We'll go back to the home screen. I'm excited for you. Thank you for taking the class. I hope you'll get a lot out of it. And let's make it a great semester.